What up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you.
Can you talk about how formative the years were for you in Washington?
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much my foundation in this league. So got an opportunity to work with a lot of great people. Mike Shanahan and some of my closest friends in this business and in life, Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, Mike McDaniel. There was a lot of good people, and it was a really great learning experience for me.
At that point in your brief coaching career, what is your goal? Is this your ultimate goal, or is it just the next stage? What are you thinking long term back then?
Back then?
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing more than the task at hand, and just trying to be the best quarterback coach I could be.
What do you know about Tyler Urban, and why do you think he can be the guy to solve some of those punt return issues?
Yeah, I got a chance to watch a little bit of tape on him, and he's an elusive guy. He's got some juice. He's pretty fast, and I also like his versatility in terms of being able to add some depth to our running back position, as well as even he's played a little bit in the slot as well.
You like him on both, kickoff and punt return?
Yeah, that's the plan right now.
Second straight week you're facing a rookie quarterback. Your impressions of Haskins?
Yeah, I think he's an up and coming guy, and he's led them to 2 wins back to back, and I think the sky's the limit for him. He's a talented player. That's why he went in the first round.
Matt, what kind of challenge does Peterson and Geis present in tandem, especially after the performance they had last weekend?
Can you say that again?
With Adrian and Geis, what kind of challenge do those two present?
Oh yeah, just they're 2 very physical runners. I think Washington's got a really good offensive line, and they're going to try to pound the ball. I don't think it's any secret what they're going to try to do to us. And you see those guys, they're like I said, they're physical. They both have a nasty stiff arm, and just they're really solid backs. Obviously, Adrian, Hall of Famer, has been doing it for a really long time. So we're going to have to make sure that we do a good job of being gap sound, setting edges, and really getting after those 2 ball carriers.
Maybe didn't respond to that.
Which one?
Knowing what you know about the shelf life of running backs, I mean, is it just amazing what Adrian's still able to do?
Yeah, he's a freak. I mean, they just don't make too many like that, and he's, like I said, he's still doing it at a high level.
I know it maybe didn't respond to the yardage, but Aaron Jones did get 6 targets Sunday. Was it a bigger part of the game plan? Was it schematic? Was it just the quarterback getting the ball? Why were you guys able to throw it his way more?
Yeah, it was definitely part of the thought process going into it, and I think we always have to be mindful of that in every game. He is a dynamic playmaker, and I know he didn't have the yardage he typically has. I don't think it has anything to do with him. And anytime you got a guy like that is that explosive, you got to find ways to get him the football, whether it's in the run or the pass, and we're pretty fortunate that he is capable in both areas.
What have you thought of their D-line? I know that guy with the long last name has a bunch of sacks, and they have a couple first-round picks.
Which guy with the long last name?
Matt, I don't know.
Ioannidis?
Yeah, him.
Yeah. Well, they've got Matt
I don't know how to say it.
Ioannidis, and they've got 4 other first-rounders on that defensive line. So I think you look at that D-line, they're really, really talented. They're really good, and they've been doing it. I had went against those guys last year when I was in Tennessee, and that is a salty group. They're a good defense, and they're very, very physical, and you can see the effort that all 11 play with on tape. It jumps off the screen. So our guys are going to have a challenge. I think their defense has been put in some tough spots this year, but they play extremely hard. They attack the ball well. You can tell they're really well coached. I've had to go against Minuski a few times, and I've always been impressed by him. So it's going to be a good challenge for us.
coming off 4 or 5 on the road and playing a team like Washington would be to exhale, but how do you make sure your guys don't fall victim to complacency?
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted in this league. And I think, you know, you look at a team that's reeled off 2 wins in a row. They've been +4 in the turnover margin in those two victories. So they've done a great job of taking care of the football as well as getting it out, and that's going to be a big key, as it is every week. But I think, you know, you look at them back to, they're 3-4 since they won that first game. So they're a talented team, and like I said, you just can't take anything for granted in this league. You better show up and bring your A game each and every week.
They get a lot of interceptions as well too. Is that a byproduct of the pass rush? Is it, I want to say gambling, but maybe with a little bit of a risk-taking thing there, or what have you seen?
Well, I think they have guys on the back end that have really good ball skills, first and foremost. But, yeah, that is a little bit of a byproduct of some of the pass rush that they're able to generate. And, you know, guys are able to sit down on routes a little bit more and take chances.
Everybody talks a lot about forming an identity, a team, on offense, a defense. How do you balance trying to form an identity with winning a football game every single week?
That's exactly right. We're going to do whatever it takes to win. So I'll leave that up to you guys.
I know that part of the job is to have tunnel vision, but have you paid attention to what's been going on around this conference with how top-heavy it is at all? I mean, there's a pretty good game Monday night, obviously, when you guys were playing. You notice what's going on outside these walls?
Yeah, I think you always take notice, but still it always comes back to this football team, and I think you have to have a general view of the landscape of the league, but ultimately it comes back to us and us taking care of our own business, and it's the same message. Go 1-0 this week, and that's the mentality our guys have really taken to this year, and I think they've taken that to heart, and they've done a really good job with that.
Oh yeah. Young Moolah, baby.